Hello, welcome to Know Your Steel. Imports, steel imports is quite regular in India, and India has been fairly a free market for many to import and export steel. Though there are some anti-dumping duties exist for certain products to save the domestic steel industry. Of late, there has been quite a lot of regulations from the BIS, which is called the Bureau of Indian Standards, the government body, in order to check the inflow of poor quality steel materials. BIS has been imposed upon the steel imports about a year back to control the inferior quality steel materials getting into the country. So BIS has made it mandatory for the steel companies to export to India to get the approval of BIS prior to shipping the material. So what is BIS? BIS is a standardization organization wherein they inspect, check and approve the source for specific material. Now it can be a fairly time consuming process. One has to apply for the BIS registration and wait for months together and then get the approval from the BIS and renew it once a year. Now what are the steel products that are in BIS that come under the gamut of BIS regulation? Not all the steel products come under this. Let's first talk about flat products. In my blog, I've written in detail about the products which are falling under this BIS. In flat products, the emphasis for the BIS is mostly on the carbon steel, the hot roll coils, hot roll sheets and plates, and the cold rolled grain oriented and non-grain oriented, which is termed as the electrical steel. So these are the basic flat products which are under BIS. So when we talk about hot roll coils, plates and sheets, these are the normal base grades, which means all the IS 2062 equivalent and the ASTM 836 and the SS 400 and EN S235 and 355 and the likes of it, up to 500 MPa yield strength, wherein addition of alloying elements is not required. So those flat products come under BIS. So if companies wanting to export these products to India have to necessarily get the BIS approval prior to selling them in India. What happens to other products? The other products which are classified under alloy steel, there is a definition from the Indian customs as how does the steel come under, is classified under alloy steel. So if the steel contains a minimum or more than a specific percentage of any one of the alloying elements as prescribed in the definition of Indian customs, then they come under alloy steel, and these alloy steel can be imported into India without any BIS approval. That is with respect to flat products. And remember, stainless steel does not come under it, because obviously stainless steel comes into alloy steel. And long products. Long products, rebars above 8 mm and angles in some specific dimensions. I have mentioned that in the blog. Beams and all mild steel bars. Bars meaning flat, round, hexagonal, octagonal bars, square. So these bars of mild steel, they come under BIS. And the mild steel wires and wire rods as well. So even in the long products, all the alloy steel products are exempt, and specific dimensions and angles and beams are also exempt. Alloy steel wires, wire rods, bars, they are all exempt. And of course bulb flats are exempt because there is no company in India producing bulb flats. main purpose of bringing in this regulation from BIS is to, though it is to check the quality of material and discouraging the inferior quality getting into the country, it can also be viewed at protecting the local industry. But since the alloy steel products are allowed, there are still hot rolled coil sheet plates coming from Far East with boron added, and with a specific mention in the mill test certificates and in the invoice saying that this is boron added SS400. So when it's boron added and if the content exceeds the specific percentage, the minimum percentage specified in the definition of alloy steel in Indian customs, then it's really importable. So not much of difference, I would say, in terms of reduction of import volumes has taken place because of the PS regulation, but nevertheless it's a good step, so companies may not be free to import inferior quality material in India, and the customers here, they will receive a better quality. If you have any questions, please do feel free to send them through my email ID. And if you want to continue to receive my emails, and if you want to continue to read my blogs, and if you would like to receive alerts through email, please do register in the website www.knowyoursteel.com. Thank you.